An inclination to relieve your sufferable thoughts once again. Today I met my father. He wanted to talk to me and to my brother about some stuff. I'm not sure why. I felt disassociated all the time, mainly because it's a defense mechanism, post traumatic one. Because that man used to, how to say it, he abused me daily. I have PTSD, mainly caused by violence. I remember something off topic. I was thinking about it just now. I was never liked at school. I was always a loner. I remember at times I was sitting alone on the bench during PE classes. Other kids were always laughing at me, pointing out my biggest insecurities and stuff. There were so called friend groups in my school, and why I was in none of them. I was just, that weird kid, and I was weird. I am weird, and that's okay, I think. At least I'm unique, unlike them. They were just copies of others. No life in their eyes, no thoughts, no soul. Back then I was hanging out with that one guy from time to time, but I never trusted him. He was always changing his mind on me, always a different opinion, and I guess that we are so kind of rebels. Yeah, we were rebels. We were always in trouble, sometimes even for nothing, always punished, always looked down on, etc. Oh, a little boy I was. Poor kid. I was gonna say that I'm glad that I don't suffer no more like I did before, but you know. But hey, when I'm gonna die, this journal and my songs will be the last thing that will be left of me, the only thing. I hope that my family will find it and study it eventually. I want them to know who I am. And I'm not afraid to say so. I'm brilliant. Like people say, no, get lost with the people. What I meant to say was that I'm fine. Physically, I'm fine. Just not happy. This world clearly wasn't made for me. On the other hand, I'm still just a regular boy that wanted to have a normal life and a loving and caring family. And nowadays, everyone thinks they're main character, but the truth is that nobody is. It doesn't matter if you're Warren Buffett or Kurt Cobain or Villa or your neighbor or me. No. We are only main characters in our own heads and in our lives, but generally, no. Anyways, if I could touch my feelings, what shape would they be? I'm wondering, even though it's just a silly question. But being silly is still a part of me. A part of being me. I was inspired by so many things today. The pictures I saw, the drawings, and I was alone in my father's place for an hour or so, and I was thinking about so many things at once. I wanna write songs, and I'm for sure gonna do it today, or maybe the next day because it's nearly midnight. The one thing I remember the most is my female friend's drawing. It was some kind of musical called Squib, I think. And there were those pills that could turn your mind into a computer system, which is gonna change them into a better person, which is gonna be better fitting in the rest of the society, but not themselves. Like, dude, that's genius. That's just genius. I'm doing this drawing art now with a dried flower sticked on it. Maybe I'm gonna show it in my channel in a while, but that's maybe. And yeah, I am psychotic. I, I mean, I no longer am, but I was yesterday. Weird feelings. Yeah, but I think that's the end of it for today. That's about it. That's about it for today. Yeah. See you guys. Please have a good health, respect each other, and God bless you. Goodbye.